that way. Because trust me, plenty of people have their start, but I recommend if you want to actually stream, which you have cemented that you do stream, and you've gotten a pretty decent growth in a short time, going from the quality you have, which is actually good, to phone quality, it's gonna drop your quality dramatically. And it's not something for a new streamer to immediately just start out with like that. So, like, I recommend that, yes, if you do want to build an audience and actually grow in streaming, I recommend you try to put money into it. Because, yeah, you're not gonna... It's gonna dampen you bad. You'll be surprised. There's a lot of streamers' channels can get dampened by having no video or bad quality. It also just depends on you. Like, no video means you gotta talk more and be more active. Having video, you still talk, but, like, it's a lot better. Like, a lot of people prefer a video. But, like, I've watched an entire Let's Play on Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance where a guy used his phone to record it. Dude, it looked like I was watching a gameplay through my jeans. You don't want that. And, I mean, this was years ago. So, like, modern phones compared to that have aged and dramatically changed and have better cameras, but my smartphone's camera still is crap compared to some of these, like, some of these webcams people have, or cameras. And I just have a basic Logitech 1080p webcam. It gets me done, you know? It picks up 60 frames rather well. It's not great, but, like, I don't really have the room or a crazy budget to spend on an actual camera/tripod, and honestly, that's not gonna make my stream content any better, to be honest. Over time, slowly build up your quality. Don't put, like, thousands of dollars into it right away. You know, you want to build up first and see if you actually really do like streaming. You may realize you don't really like streaming supply. There's, like, I don't know. So you gotta decide on what you want. But streaming from your phone or whatever directly like that is, gameplay-wise, is not a great idea. For slice of life stuff, maybe. If you're at home and you want to stream from your phone and you want to be goofy with some friends, or, you know, you're celebrating a holiday or something. Like, I did that 4th of July video where I popped off fireworks for, like, 10 minutes. That's fine. But doing full-on time streaming, like I do, with a phone, unless you're, like, something crazy, people are not going to join. I still hook you up because I'm a friend. But, yeah. Don't listen to me. I'm not even that big of a streamer. I act like I know everything. I just love what I do, that's all. Oh, the fuck. Can these turtles go away? They're really annoying. These fucking ogres, man. They're glowing weird eyes. They remind me of, Nina Tucker and I forgot the dog's name from Full Metal Alchemist. The ones that get fused into a chimera. And I have an iPhone, so that's gonna have a... Oh, okay. Good. I mean, you do you, man. You can grow with that. I'm just letting you know that in time, if you want to make streaming a thing, like, bigger, consistent, you stream more and earlier or whatever, have a set schedule, time, and set games you want to play, yeah, you're going to want to invest some money into it. Unfortunately, you got to invest money into Twitch or YouTube to make that kind of growth, unfortunately. Unless you're something extremely crazy and can just kind of just... Some people have the knack and the ability to attract people. You know what I mean? Like, some people have the knack and ability to be funny. Some people have the knack and ability to draw. I don't... Unfortunately, I don't think I have that knack for streaming to draw in that crowd because I'm not as entertaining, nor do I like to really constantly talk because I'm usually quiet and reserved. So that limits me a lot versus, like, if I was an outgoing person, fuck, I'd probably be a lot more entertaining. But it happens. Unfortunately, I'm not. And that, chatting will make or break your channel. really bad. Like, I cannot watch a Twitch streamer who doesn't chat, or a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer who does not chat at all. Like, I need some sort of conversation happening. Because then chat is just talking to itself. Like, I don't understand how you don't respond, you know what I mean? Like, I can understand YouTube if you don't do commentaries. I still can't watch a long-winded Let's Play on they call them long plays on YouTube if you don't talk. I can't. I might as well play the game for myself. Like, a lot of people are like, how do you watch people play games? Why not just play it yourself? It's enjoyable. I mean, yes, so am I. But you will chat the more active a chatter is. Am I right? I mean, I'm talking because you guys are keeping me conversating. And I'm trying to come up with random things to say and talking all about Twitch. And Sexy's inevitable death. And fuck. I don't have Phoenix Downs. Well, fuck. Thought I did. Nope. Fuck. My problem is that there is no one I can speak with on Twitch when I'm streaming. Why? I don't have a Phoenix Up either, unfortunately. Can that be an item name? Phoenix Up. Yeah, no, I don't have any Phoenixes in my party. Why can't you speak to no one on Twitch? What? I talk to myself. What are you talking about? That's all YouTube is. I'm sorry, that is where my start happened. Because there's no one in my chat. I mean, I stopped by a few times here and there. I mean, I'm not as active, but there's a few times where I've actually raided you. I'm sure you've seen it. You know, come on, we kind of do go a bit back. You know I always got you, Kai. It's been a while since I've actively seen you here, but yeah. I know you guys think of me from time to time. Like, I see Rose Vector stream here and there. Like, I haven't seen him in a while, but like I'll see him every now and then too. And he's usually quiet himself, to be honest. Him and my buddy, another Phantasy Star streamer, he barely chats, and like he fucking pops on PSO2 like mad. And he's a PS4 streamer. Like, he'll stream from the PS4, and I don't know how he like grows so goddamn much. It's like, Jesus, like some of these people, some people do have the knack. Like, he does chat. Frost, Overlord Ray Frost. He does chat here and there, but he's usually silent to an extent. But what? No, I'm talking about Overlord Overlord Ray Frost. I keep wanting to say Roy. Oh, we definitely do, yeah. Definitely do. I played PSO the other week to grind for a thing for my double cannon, but I kind of like stopped after my game froze or whatever happened. I have yet to play New Genesis, only because still am working on like my game requests. Yes, I'm slow as fuck. I know. I really am slow with schedules. That's my biggest issue, which is why I stopped streaming games a certain day, because I can't do that. Because then I'll just be like, it depends on what I feel, to be honest. But like, yeah, I have yet to really get into, because of what I want to play and what I need to get through for the people's requests. Like, it's hard. No. Oh, I am taking my time. That's honestly, taking my time is honestly ensuring the best quality out of my own entertainment, much less the entertainment you get from me. Because, like, if I'm trying to actively get through a thing to get something I want to play, for instance, beat those games and I could play 10, I would not be as happy. Like, I'm enjoying God of War, I'm enjoying some of these games, it's just, I'm kind of, like, God of War already, long-winded franchises like that, I kind of just want to just done with, you know what I mean? First I thought Charlene, then you said he, so I thought Alex first. Oh. I don't know where your hearing is, my friend. Or I could just not be able to talk right. You know, I can be pretty tongue-tied. So I'm sorry if I say things. Oh. I heard there was a monster guarding Eagle's torch. Now I've seen it with my old eyes. It's a red soul. Old eyes. Well, half my team is dead. Good thing this guy's... Never mind. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I get this guy's gimmick. He's a fire soul, but he uses ice. Why? Does he... I don't remember if this guy heals off magic in general. Because I think there was two types of... Yep, there was two types of them. One that's resistant and one that heals. Yeah. That's what I thought. This guy is immune. Or yeah, he's immune. Well, he's not immune. He heals off of it. He has recovery from it. Magic is nullified. I thought I remembered his gimmick. There's multiple of them that are different weaknesses. Kind of like the slimes, if I recall correctly. Which is why I was testing that. Because when I healed off his ice, I was like, okay, maybe he's weak to fire. But he is red. So maybe he's just resistant to magic in general. He doesn't even have magic resistance. He has nullify. He heals off of it. Absorption, if you will. That's actually, to be honest, some of the best abilities in Final Fantasy or RPGs is elemental absorption. Having elemental absorption to just heal everything any magic caster can throw at you is some of the best. I'm just glad I don't gotta stupidly overly grind my dang stats up. I know the original two had me spend... I didn't have to spend 2 days in the final dungeon to grind up, but I was so fed up with it, I was like, fuck it, I'm spending 2 days to speed grind my dang magic stats and magic casts up, because my team, when having one member doing all the healing and magical damage, is not helping. And you already see the cause. The magic caster, Sexy, who is partially magic, partially physical attack with a bow, is dead. Yeah. Which is why I give my entire team magic in this game. 3 months of grind. I mean, that's how it felt. I mean, it took a bit to get through the game to begin with, but then the final dungeon, I spent 2 days speed grinding because I was tired of having to go magic, 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 magic. However, in the original, you can do this. You can just go Blizzard, boom. Nope, you can go Blizzard, boom, back. Blizzard, boom, back. And this is all I did. This is all I did for hours. Just hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. It was dumb. That and the amount of times I will never say this in a sentence again. The amount of time I spent beating myself in this game. Yeah, no, I don't even want to. The amount of time I spent beating the shit out of myself. I was going to try to make a masturbation joke, but it failed. But yeah, that's exactly what I did. That's how I buffed my character up with ease as I sped it up and just attack canceled everything. And then I sat there and smacked myself for like a good 5 hours. I have yet to actively hit myself in this game. Yeah, they toned down the difficulty in these, which is fine. Because I don't really care. I'm not the one who really cares about difficulty unless the game is already easy. Like Pokemon. Well, yes, it did. I played on an emulator. It did get out of hand. My health was maxed. I spent 2 days grinding my health and MP. My health and MP were maxed. My character's numbers were glitched. It broke. I broke the game! I'm not kidding. The final boss, the Emperor, A friend of mine was in chat, right? A person I know personally. By the way, Reaper, the person I'm talking about is Adam. He was in chat watching me play, and I was chatting with him, and I kind of was just button mashing the Emperor. I look at the screen, I'm half dead. The Emperor dies like a minute later or so with some magic when I actually paid attention to the fight. That's how overgrinded I was. I almost beat the final boss pure physically without paying attention. Like, I was fed up with Final Fantasy II. Like, I was done. I was done. I was ready to just... The game frustrated me. And I remember your warning to tell me to play the remakes, and I didn't want to experience that first. And while, yeah, it still was a good choice, I just think the original 2 is... This game is... this remake is just a lot better. They toned it down, the amount of grinding, the amount of excess bullshit. You don't gotta worry too much as your magic grows a lot faster. If I recall, I don't believe your stats really go down. Like, I don't think I've seen much penalty from using magic. My physical strength, I don't think I've seen any, your character is getting smarter, but weaker, kind of thing. Like, I don't think I've seen that yet. Which, if that's actively actually fixed, like, or not fixed, but made better, then, yeah. Final Fantasy II has become actively a definitive good game now. Its world still sucks. I really do not like FF2's world. I hate it. It's horrible. The story is kind of forgettable. And that's coming from a guy who has poor memory. I think she's the only one with warp too, which kind of blows. Really don't know why I didn't buy that for ability. Anyway, so what's everyone doing? Enough of my rants. Antidote, eye drops. Yeah, you're the only one that can teleport. Yeah. Okay, we came from there, I think. Or there. Ugh. Yeah, I think we came from the other side. Ah, you were playing AFK Arena. I see. Ah. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Games that boast you not even playing a game to get stronger is kind of defeats the purpose of a game, to be honest. So, woo! I kind of just wish I can have a rappel. It's been a sleepy day for me. I took a nap and it was almost. Nah, it's I get it. It's a very like it's a very calming day today. It's work went by fast. You know, like, I definitely agree. It's definitely one of those days. Like, I got home and I relaxed in another streamer's chat till like 7. I'm like, oh shit, I need to stream. You found L. Well, good for you. Alright. Yep. Ah, come on. Why did Sexy have to die? I don't want her to get too low. I don't want everyone to get too ahead of him. Her. Almost called him him. Apex started playing back. Oh, nice. Nice. I hope you're kissing ass. I hope you're taking names. Taking names. Or kicking ass and chewing bubblegum. And you're all out of gum. You're E-Gator? You're E-Gator? Am I missing something? Wait, what floor is this? Ellie. God damn it. He just made a pun on his own name. I'm a bit lost in the whole Gator thing too, but it was all just a build-up for his name. God damn it. If you don't know, Al is a pun master. I mean, you to a degree are as well. Just, this guy is... He reminds me... You guys remind me of a lot of each other to a degree. You have moments where you're quirky and goofy and make puns. Well, his name in chat is Al. He made a joke that he said E-Gator and then he said Al-E-Gator. He's making a joke on the title of a, you know, a living creature, an alligator. And his name is Al. It's a joke on his name. Also, E could be internet, you know, like an E-girl. I think that was the joke. I don't know. Yeah, it's a pun war. Don't worry, I get lost on a lot of his references too, so. Just because I'm not as well-versed, to be fair. Or you could say Al Bundy. Oh no. Oh no, why am I attacking? See? Referencing TV shows. God damn it, you guys. But you could be. Referencing TV shows, I love you guys. I mean, you can call him whatever you want. Just don't call him late for dinner. I don't know what happens when you do, but trust me, he makes it sound so convincing. I also like hearing you say that in other people's chats, and they're like, what are you talking about? Hi! And they're trying to, like, talk to you and, you know, like, trying to make sure they pronounce your name correctly, and it's just like, you can call me this, but don't call me late for dinner. Yeah, I know. Billy Bob Joe. Why are... Okay, so... A few blizzards ain't enough to actively kill you. That's mean. There's one tough turtle. And I better get out of here. Jesus! Sorry, excuse me. I have wings right now, so unfortunately I'm very, very full of gas. Oh, that's a 6 out of 10? Fine. You know, my burps are shit, I'll give you that. My burps are horrible. I can't burp for shit. Okay, God. Can we flee, please? While chat has their stunning shades, let's get out of here. It's not like I just can't grind your shitty-ass enemies anywhere else. You guys aren't even that powerful. I'm just low on resources. man. Party members. And I like to wear my sunglasses inside. The weird cape just make... The glasses and the cape make the character Chat look like he's a... And the weird haircut just makes him look like a nerdy superhero. Kind of like something out of Kick-Ass. Yeah, Superman forgot to take his glasses. His fake glasses off, yeah. No. I didn't realize my health. Yeah. There, heal. Get me out of here. Jesus. All right, let me... Fuck. Deadhead, eh? Is that what happens when a girl falls asleep giving you a blowjob? I mean, or guy, I don't judge. I can't, actually. If I did, I'd be judging myself. Fucking hate you zombies, man. Hey, I might not be the best with my puns and jokes, but I try. My family is all about, to be honest, my family's all about, like, the dad jokes and shit. My parents will make the dumbest, like, typical parent jokes. So, like, my family is known for being goofy. So, unfortunately, that's where I get a lot of that. And I'm still nowhere near as goofy as my parents could be. My family is all about, like, goofy. We're all a bunch of quirky people. If you meet my parents, you'll see, and family, you'll see exactly where I get, why I am the way I am and where I get everything. No, I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just saying, like, if you think I'm annoying or bad, my family is worse. My parents can be worse. But that's a good thing, not a bad thing. Yeah, it runs, it does, it runs, and my underwear. It does run in my jeans, yeah. To a degree, I'm not so much puns, but just dumb jokes and dad jokes and things. Puns, yeah, but my parents are just known for being goofy. They like to have fun. They're the typical parents that will joke on each other, too. Like, they have a very healthy relationship. They can be, but not always. Puns are a bit more creative. Dad jokes are just horrible. There's a bit of a difference, in my opinion. To a degree. But you're not wrong. It's also what happens when you grow up in a family with only one female in it and the rest are all men. Bad jokes that make you say, oh god. Yeah, no, I love dumb jokes. I do. Some are so face-palming that it's good. I am not curing your glasses, chat. I'm sorry, but you look stunning, bruh. I need to go get my glasses out. Except they're not sunglasses, they're... blue light glasses. They help kill the blue light, but my computer has that option, so it's not like it's needed. My girlfriend Charlotte shakes her head and groans at them. No, puns can make or break, to be honest. Some people are just like, ugh. Some girls, some women do love pickup lines and puns. Some women or guys or women in general are just like, ugh. And they look at you in disgust, like, why am I... Sometimes. Yeah, because I've had some dumb things that women are like, ugh. Like, I try to be cheesy on purpose, and some girls are just like, shut up, fucking idiot. Why do I even love you? But that's the best, though, when you and your significant lover or whatever can just be dumb with each other. You guys are best friends and a lover. That's the purpose. You have a joke for me, Kai. What do you call a fish with no eyes? I don't know. A lot of these will easily probably go over my head. But I'm all about... yeah, like I said, yeah, it went over my head indeed. I think I've heard that joke before, and it still kind of went over my head. I'm not... See, I never expect it to be what you... It's never what I expect it to be. The literal eye in the word fish. Like, that's... I love that shit. That shit's clever. Like... Because I'm not bright enough to really think about that, because I'm not thinking about the actual word. I'm thinking about the animal, whatever, or the aquatic thing. Aquatic thing. Are we tipping the scales on fish now? Oh, God damn it. On puns? Yes! Yes, we are. And you just tip them the highest. See what I mean? The puns are real. Well, yeah. It's a good store. Oops, I forgot. I didn't fully revive. Well, yeah, I'm no for giving the tip. Just the tip! I forgot to actually go to the revival guy thingy.
Oops. Oops.
I love how I forget that in every fucking older Final Fantasy game. Or RPG in general! That is some powerful toxic. You just took 69 damage. That is very... I know it's called Venom, but it's the same damn thing! To the point where poison and toxic are the same thing to me. It's just one's faster. Like, Venom, toxic in Pokemon, toxic in Dark Souls, or whatever. It's speed poison, which is why they call it fast and slow poison in Bloodborne. It's the same thing. It's just one's faster. That's all Venom is. It's just better poison. Unless you're playing like I remember Toxic in like the Pokemon card game for the Game Boy was fucking brutal. Like I know it's brutal in the actual card game, but like just the Game Boy, seeing all the visuals and all that, and having your partner or your opponent die like right there just from Toxic alone. Ugh. So fucking overpowered. That's why my primary deck was a grass poison deck, or rather psychic grass. Because my combination between putting fucking people to sleep or toxing them. I don't remember if you can actually do it in the card game or not. But I just remember having a very, very status-y deck as my main. And then my other decks were like fire fighting, which was like my powerhouse hitter decks. And then there was like lightning, water. I made some really interesting deck combinations. I loved Pokemon cards back then. And then it just became... Card games become way too mainstream. And it's just, I don't really care about tournaments anymore. But, like, I just got out, like, I don't really care for a lot of the new Pokemon shit. Or card games in general now, but, like, I miss the older Pokemon card game. The original. When did I grow up to be such a Gen 1er? I mean, I'm not, but I sound like it. We all know the position Sexy likes the most. She likes it face down, ass up. I mean, look at them legs. You put up a high voltage electric fence around my house. That's a pun? I get it now. You didn't finish it, that's why I didn't get it at first. Ah, god damn it. God damn it. So good. That's almost as good as telling a girl they have a nice body if they would hold it against them if they told them they had a nice body. I mean, when I first heard that, I'm like, ugh. Yes. If I told you you had a nice body, would you hold it against me? Alright. There's no Healy Dew, is there? There's no... I guess I'll just buy fucking Phoenix Ups. Oh, right, I haven't even come across some of these statuses. I forgot all about Cross and some of the... Curse and some of that shit. Ugh. I mean, I'm rich, bitch. Fuck your couch. I don't feel like spending over half my gold on that many things. That is half my gold right there. We'll buy 20. Yeah, why not? We'll buy 5. Okay, fucking hell. Come back to life, you slut. I guess you're useless, but why not? I say useless just because he's not a permanent member of my team, but he's like, whatever. This is a pickup line my friend told me the other day. I had to save it. It's funny. It's funny. Baby, do you need a Phoenix down? Because you're drop dead good. God damn it! Final Fantasy puns, huh? That's great. That's fucking great. The most common dumb like pickup line is baby did it hurt? Did what hurt? When you fell from heaven because you're an angel. It's like cheap pickup lines like that can be gone. Like that's about the I'm not great at pickup lines. Like I don't use them at all. Because I am not good at them. I'm not clever. And the fact that when I try to make something, I usually don't spit it out right, so my awkwardness makes it weird. Which is why I ruin a lot of jokes that I have in my mind. Like earlier, I wanted to make a masturbation joke about beating myself, which is a mechanic that you can, like in this game, in order to gain more health, you need to take more damage and stay damaged in battle. And in the original, in order to get more health, I ended up smacking the crap out of myself throughout most of the game. Hence why the masturbation joke about beating myself, but it didn't come out right. That in itself is a joke. That itself is a joke. Alright, so now we have to... Do we go... I think we go back now. So... Let's go and talk to Shid. You want the airship? Pay the... No, I don't want your airship. I want... Learn. Give me. Have my bell. Here's my... Oh, wait. I didn't grab the fire thing. You know what? I'm just gonna walk away right now. I'm just gonna walk away because how bad I realized I am an idiot. Yeah, I forgot the fire. God damn it. I was so preoccupied about getting myself healed that I forgot the mission entirely. It's like my Bloodborne speedrun all over again. Right back. Oh, my knee, my knees, my knees. Oh, sorry about the missing of that. I was so preoccupied about getting out of there. Like, oh, like, I don't, my stomach, like, it doesn't hurt, but, like, I feel like I gotta not fart, but shoot out of my mouth. Right now, like, I feel it happening, but it's not. So, like, I got it in my stomach and my throat is, So I'm just, it's kind of also sapping my strength. Let's just say I'm tired as fuck. It is so sleepy. So sleepy. I don't mean to make you guys doze because I'm tired. Excuse me. I'm not that tired. I'm yawny, and I feel a bit bleh. But I'm good for now. I need to make up for my lower streams. Whew. 2 is good. I'm enjoying it. Better than my previous stream of it, and the first couple streams of it, because the beginning is kind of blah. Though the game gets better as it progresses, but it still is definitively the worst Final Fantasy I've played yet. That's just because I have yet to play. I have yet to actually fully play 12 and 13. So we'll see on how I feel about that. But I still don't think even 13 could be worse than 2. Yes. Honestly, I think I might be one of those people that actually may enjoy 13. If 13 gets as good as its combat opens as people say, which I hate the fact that you gotta do a lot of people. I hate the fact that when people say the combat opens, meaning that there's a lot of bullshit you can do to make your combat better. I hate that. I just wish it was that from the start. Like, I don't know. I don't know because I haven't played all of 13, so I don't know how good it gets. So, like, I've seen people who love 13 and who have talked about how good 13 can be, but it's just like, I don't know. Like, but it's gonna be kind of hard to become one of the worst Final Fantasy games and beat the worst Final Fantasy game. That's like saying that's like trying to say that FromSoft making something worse than Dark Souls 2. They will never make a game worse than that. Same thing with Final Fantasy. Same thing with Square. I don't think Square will ever make a game as bad as Final Fantasy 2. And it's not a bad game. I just think it's the worst game they've made, in my opinion. Besides maybe that one Marvel Alliance or whatever Marvel game they have. I heard how bad that game is. But that's because I'm not into cash games like that. So we just saw the Dreadnought have sex with another ship. That is hot. I want it. Want it right now in my pants. Sorry, I just watched the stupid video for jizz in my pants, and that's why I said that. I don't know why. Just I saw it on YouTube, and I'm like, why not? Song's hilarious. That and I'm on a boat. Both of those. Dumb video, but goofy songs. Leg Eaters! Oh, I forgot all about the legendary Leg Eaters. They're responsible for all the people in Final Fantasy 1 not having legs or something, because, yeah, that's a really great conversation. You have legs? Square, what are you on? I don't know. Some of the dumbest and greatest dialogues come out of old RPGs, and I love it. You have legs? No, I think Kai was referencing the fact that I'm not, like, fully tired. That was the last thing I was saying when he said good shit, I think. Unless he was talking about how my feelings for Final Fantasy II may or may not change depending on when I play 13 and 12 and 13. Both of which have put me off from the gameplay. Like 12 alone because it's come off of 11. 13 turned me off because the characters minus lightning is insufferable. And like I've never been so pushed away from a game because of like some of the character cast. Like I love I like lightning a lot actually. I hate half the other cast though. Like a lot of the games have some very lovable characters. Like 5 is probably one of the Final Fantasies that I think I like most, if not the entire cast. The game is also quirky. I hear a lot that it is, but I also hear some good things out of it. I'm just trying to figure out if once I play it, where Final Fantasy 2 will lie. Because as of right now, 2 is absolutely the dog shit of Final Fantasy right now. It's not a bad game. It's just it is absolutely like the original is horrible. Like, God, no. I can't. But like 13, like, okay, like I don't really care about linearity. That was never a big problem of mine. I just want the combat to be more enjoyable. I want the ideas it had to be better. I don't like the Crystarium thing. Like, normally I don't mind, like, a skill tree thing that you kind of, like, move around a board like that on, or whatever. Like, 10 was fine. That was a different, like, system, but it was, when it comes to that, it's fine. Like, 13's system, I did not like. Like, when it comes down to a thing like that, Tales of Zilla did it better. By a long mile. The whole kind of, system where you have like this thing that teaches you abilities or whatever. It has a similar thing, if I recall correctly. I have not played Tales of Zilla in a while, but I just did not care for 13's Crystarium. And then from what I've watched of it, people mention like there's a bit of stuff you got to do to open up like the troop, like the combat or whatever, or something. The combat opens up more. So it's like, I don't like that. But if the game takes that long to get good, then it's not good. I'm sorry. A game should not be good at endgame and endgame only. That is not how that works. The game is great all the way through and better at the endgame. Post-game because the optional shit. The optional shit is by far the best content in most RPGs. I mean, look at 7's weapon fights. Some of those, yeah, they're gimmicky, but they're some of the one of the better fights. Not my favorite, but one of the better fights in some of the Final Fantasy games. Like, my favorite was 8's weapon, where I just pulverized him with, what's his face? Not Sabin. Not Sabin. Mr. I don't suplex trains. I do love fucking up the weapon, though, with his fists, so it was fun. Alright. I would say Persona 4 Gold and Persona 5 Triggers really good. I hear a lot of good things about Persona, honestly. I want to look into them, but I hear they're long. And, like, while I can get into heavy action RPGs or turn-based combat RPGs like that, it's just... If they're as long as some people are, some RPGs, it's going to be drowned out. Not like, I guarantee you some of the best content I'm going to be making isn't going to be at the hands of a turn-based game. Or a long-winded action RPG, for that matter. Alright, so we got to begin making our way. Making our way downtown, walking fast. Well, it's not as long as... Oh. Really? I don't even consider 10 or 10-2 long at all. I mean, yeah, doing all the main... Doing everything, yes. Like, I put over 700 hours into 10, and that was just from me grinding for the shit that I need for the Sphere Grid. I'm not gonna lie, my character stats are nearly all at 255. Not needed! Not needed at all! I don't think. I don't know how I've not fought Penance. I fought him once, and, like, got my ass kicked by him faster than I could even pretend to understand what was happening. And it's not because I am bad at it, it's just because I've never fought him before. But I guarantee you I don't need full-on 255 for every stat. But that's just a perfectionist and a 100%er in me. And I still didn't fully complete it, because I got burnt. And guess what I did immediately afterward? Start 10-2. And you know how many times I beat it already? Once. Yes, I 100%ed the game. Actually, I 200%ed it. I'm on my way to the 200%. I have the stories 100%. I'm on my way to the 200. The reason I say that is because there's the story 100%, which gives you the secret ending, and then there's the 100%. Getting everything, beating everything. The game 10-2 does not truly open up until post-game, because New Game Plus. Because then you gotta start dealing with the arena, you gotta capture the monsters, you gotta start doing some Pokemon shit. You gotta start... Then that's when all the arena happens, and that's where you battle the best enemies in the game. The strongest and toughest monsters and shit. Yojimbo Dark in 10 is a piece of shit. At first, yeah. At first, yeah, but he's an easy way to get dark matter. Yes, but Yojimbo is grindable. Fuck doing stupid arena fights and the stupid arena capture fiend arena thing to get dark matter. Fucking Yojimbo, man. That motherfucker will give you all the dark matter that you need for your break shit. Your HP limit or whatever it is. And again, that's not needed, but that's something I personally enjoy. I like having my 99k health. Thanks. I'm the kind of guy who would put 99k health and 99k point MP on everybody. Just because I like that shit. Not needed. Unnecessary. I love it, though. It is fun beating the crap out of monsters when you're overpowered and your fucking best character, Waka, can literally fucking pulverize anyone with his overdrive. I'm sorry. Waka's not a great character? He is fucking God in that game. Ugh. Oh, yeah, the Zanmato one-shot? Yeah. Well, I'm not a big fan of him to begin with as a summon. The idea behind a random have to pay to do an attack thing is kind of dumb. Like, I'm not a big fan of, like, that kind of shit. The biggest reason why I hated Vincent Valentine is because his limit breaks are horrible. One, it's random. You don't control him. I hate that. I hate that. It's so fucking stupid. It's fucking dumb. That's what I hated about Yojim 4. Is that he, like, yeah, there's a way to, like, probably know how much you gotta pay to get a certain attack, but I'm not that kind of guy. Empire captured airship and all. So, yeah, I know I have to go back to Altair. That's what I was hoping to come here for. I'd rather shit in my taco than walk. Time for the dreaded Dreadnought. Ah! I gotta rescue Sid, I think, and Hilda. And I think this is the part where I was like, what do I do after this? And I think I had to go talk to Hilda in her camp or whatever, and I think I go into a tornado shortly after this. Something like that. I don't... Like, I remember a tornado. I remember it shortly being after a ship. I just don't remember if it's right after, because I don't remember a lot in between and a lot after. I just remember bits and parts, because I remember... when I remembered the ship, I'm like, ah, crap, I remember I need a fire thing. I didn't realize that until I went to Kausha. I'm like, ah, I remember this. I have to get a fire thing to blow up the ship. And I still had to, like, proc all that from Sid. It was... I forgot how to proc. It was annoying. It's like, I forgot a lot when I played. Again, though, it was only my second time, so it makes sense. All my money if they remake... You know how many people want that? I wouldn't mind that. I just didn't like Crisis Core's combat... Or not combat, but, like, weird roulette system thing. It wasn't a bad game. What turned me off, though, was the roulette thing. Biggest turn off for me. Is that a fan project? Or is that an actual Square Enix thing? That's an actual game. Huh. I always thought that was like a fan thing. Interesting. Oh. Oh, that sucks. Fucking... Like, I get what they're trying to do with 7's story. They're expanding 7 to a degree now. I just kind of wish it would stop. Like, I don't mind that 7's remake is altering the timeline and changing things, but they're changing it up so much that they're retconning the game, and I get that's what they're trying to do, but they're making characters that were established, and they're changing that now. Like, Zack is dead. Aerith is dead. You're not gonna bring them back and make a good reception. As much as people want Aerith to survive, and maybe Zack, I don't really have a history with Zack, but I know he dies, and I know she dies because I've beaten 7. But at the end of 7's remake, there's parts where you see Zack with Cloud. I'm not sure if these are clips from the game, but, like, and then there's, like, the brief little cutscene where you're fighting Sephiroth, and you see the brief scene where Red's running through Midgar, or the land of Gaia, or whatever it's called, the planet, and you see Midgar is taken over by time. That shows that time has passed. Like, they showed a brief snippet of that, and they showed a brief snippet of a materia falling into water, which was the materia that Aerith had before she died. So I think what they're doing is it's flashbacking, but they're also altering the timeline to a degree, because not only is the Fates dead, Sephiroth fighting on the bridge is already a change. The way Sephiroth murdered what's-his-face changed. He was dead before Cloud and the crew even got to him. So it's kind of like, bleh. The ending scene with Zack is from a different timeline. The stamp on the chip bag that flies by is... Yeah. To be honest, I never played Crisis Core. I mean, I played a bit of it, but I've never beat it. I've never beat Crisis Core, and I've never beat any other game that has tie-ins with that. I played most of the spin-offs 7 games, except for some of like the maybe mobile stuff. But I played Dirge of Cerberus, I played Crisis Core, and stuff like that. But aside from that, I really have no dabble in any of it all. Nope, that's what I said. Yeah, the roulette system. I hated it. It was dumb. The combat was fine. I thought it was cool. Like a history on Cloud's time with Soldier or whatever, with them, and Sephiroth's time before he became a total emo badass who's not badass. I don't like when they build up a character just to make them like nothing. Like Sephiroth was so built up. He's really not that great. He's really not that great. Hey, look, I'm this badass guy. I murdered everybody. I was put into dormant seal by the very main character. Because I forgot the power of love. I'm gonna just slaughter people for the sake of slaughtering people. I really am technically not here right now. You're facing a clone right now, but when you do fight me, I will use this gigantic meteor and fail. Like, sorry, I like Sephiroth, but God, no. They really need to have made. I just wish they would incorporate a villain better. I'm gonna lie, no villain is as good as Kefka. I'm sorry. Like, even X-Death, who has done some pretty extensive damage in 5, does not compare to the fact that Kefka's in the whole damn fucking game. And actually fucking fucks shit up. He will, like, I love him. He's just evil for the sake of, he doesn't give a shit, he wants power. And, like, while, yeah, that doesn't really make an enticing villain, it's what he does. Dope. Just an unhinged man that becomes a god. Yes, but that's what makes him good, is that he doesn't give a fuck. Some villains want, yeah, he does have one of the best theme songs in 6. And some people are just, They don't really know what they want. They kind of just are doing it for the sake because they have this power. He just wants to fucking rule and doesn't give a goddamn fuck. And the fact that he blows up everything and still loses, it's one of the best. Like, I love it. And it's probably one of the most exciting, like, multi-form fights in any RPG I've had. Like, I love multi-form battles. I think it's awesome. That it just, and I love the way he evolves. Like, you beat one stage and then, like, the screen, like, scrolls and he changes into a greater god. I love it. I love, it flows so good. And then you got fucking, backstory's kind of, it is sad, yes. Very. And his father's a fucking asshole. Hojo is a fucking cunt. He's got that Naruto-esque, I put a beast seal into my own son and murdered my wife through pregnancy kind of thing. He's got that, like, Gaara-esque backstory. The fact that he's got these cells in him and... Ugh. Yeah, his whole creation, his whole backstory about, you know, his creation was horrible. I can understand why Sephiroth went mad. I understand. It's just, I just don't think he was worth that build-up because he was so built up and he kind of has no presence in 7. Most of the time, you're fighting Genova clones or Genova parts, and it's not even him. Because the real Sephiroth is dormant in sleep. I also don't like when they introduce things that die in cutscenes. Like, as much as I would have loved to fight 50 million weapons, I think it's kind of sad that 2 of them, three? Yeah, 3. 3 die in a cutscene. Right? I think 3 die? 2 or 3. And I know you kill the dragon very quickly early on, and then the last 2 are Emerald and Ruby weapon, but, like... there's so many potentials with some of those weapons that you could have had, but no. You gotta save them. I gotta. The best Crisis Core quote is embrace your dreams and protect your honor as a soldier. That definitely is a Square quote. That's definitely... That's a Kingdom Heartsy quote. I tried to stop the princess from boarding the airship, but she wouldn't listen. To think she's been captured by the Empire. It appears the Empire has a supply base far to the north of Finn. The Dreadnought may be docked there now. Supply base far to the north of Finn. That's the Sunfire Tig from Kaoshan. Yes, princess. I am going to go and look for her panties now. It's been captured by the princess with it. You couldn't blow way out of a cloth sack. Wow. Wow. That's what I think of that. Excuse me. Just received word the Dread is heading somewhere north of Finn. Thank you. Guy just fucking asshole. I'll show you fighting my way out of a bag, fucking cunt. I fought my way out of your mom. Wow. Holy. Oh, horrible taste. Wow. Wow. I actually said that. Wow. So, anyway, aside from me fighting my way out of mothers, how is everyone's day? Ah. Sharp pain in the back of my head. Look, I'm tired of fighting hornets and bees and fucking nonsense. All this garbage tier shit. I can get pretty emotional. I had some pretty emotional ties with some of 3's shit for the first time I played that. Some of the characters were like, no! And then they just come back out of nowhere. It's like, alright, well, just take my feelings and throw them out the window. Like, I don't really get invested, but I do like a lot of the Final Fantasy characters from games. Like, I actually knew of Aerith's death. I mean, most people do. But when I actually saw it for the first time, I'm like, I'm one of those people who want Aerith to live. Yes, I choose her over Tifa. Yes. I like them both, but I prefer, I don't know, something about my redheads. Anyway. Yeah, that made me tear up. And, I mean, I already knew about her death. I just actually never seen it until I played it. I knew about it, though. So much so that I called her Rip in my first playthrough on my Switch version. Like, that's my full first playthrough. I played it on the Switch. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. Actually, I've never beat that version. The version I beat was the original on the PS3. So technically, I did 2 full playthroughs of Final Fantasy VII and only beat it once. Same with 9. I'm at the end of both 7 and 9, and I just never finished them. On stream I did, but my personal time, no.
I don't
wanna go into the duck knot. Alright, they said north of Finn. Yeah, I figured that's why I was looking over in this terrible area earlier, because that's what I thought where the ship was, but I didn't do all the steps beforehand. That was before I was like, oh yeah, I need this, I need that, I need a shit on my face. The price for freedom is steep, unfortunately. So that's some good realism right there. That is a very good line, yeah. Land turtle? Wouldn't that just be a tortoise? mean, technically it's a tortoise. Why I know is because he has feet. Turtles don't have feet. They have fins. Or flippers, what do you want to call them? Tortoises are the ones with the feet! It's not a turtle, it's a tortoise! I don't know, they're the same fucking thing. I'm fighting tougher enemy now, yeah. Holy. Okay, good. I was like, taking a bit to kill there. Go complain to Square Enix then. Alright. I don't think they'll listen to me. They'll probably just give me ways to buy more shit that I don't need. I feel like this is a slow stream. I feel like I did nothing thus far. Like, I know I did that dungeon, but man, I feel like that's really not a lot. Aha! Dreadnought! Aha! Yes, time to save real quick, though.
I got my pass, sir. Hold on.
What? Guys, your ship is infested with zombies! No wonder your fucking captain gets fucking... I was gonna say gets fucked. Then I decided to change it. I was gonna say gets stuck in a box. I almost said gets fucked in a box. Yeah, accurate. Well, what do you want? Alright, fine. Rude. Rude! I don't know. What do I want? Sir, welcome aboard. Well, it's time for the next watch, if you'll excuse me. Alright. Rebel curs! Wow, rude. Rude! I'm a cur? Well, you, sir, are a douchebag. Douchebag! Ow! That tickles a little bit.
It's over 9,000!
Thank you for the host, Al. Thank you. I hope my stream is over 9,000. My magic damage is horrible. I mean, my physical damage is not any better, to be honest. This guy is... Okay, fire might not be the thing. I don't think magic is the thing in general, but... Not like I don't hurt this guy, so... doesn't matter. That's a bit better. God, you have a lot of health, Jesus. I don't do enough! Thank you! I mean, it wasn't that long, it's just, damn, man. I thought I'd be a bit more stronger than I am. Oh, that's right, these guys kind of are just there. I forgot how good this track... Actually, this track sounds a lot better in this version. Holy shit. I think this is where I started to get annoyed by the music. 'Cause it's just repetitive. I know the original track for this got old. I wouldn't mind it. I mean, I could easily look it up myself, but cool, I'll take it if you got it. I was just wondering why they're taking forever. Okay, yeah, it's not that bad. I was just wondering why I wasn't doing a lot of damage. He must just be heavily... I must be either shit or he's heavily resistant. 'Cause I just wasn't doing crap. Alright, that's not bad at all. Thank you. I forgot that. I remember these guys kind of being useless just because you can't actually take them out. You can farm them, though. Like, they can give you stuff. I remember fighting the ones in Finn for a while and getting stuff from them. Fuck me! Magic casters have to go. They can make this real ugly, real fast. Oh, yeah. That was horrible, but that was split damage, so it doesn't matter. Ah! No, come on, dude. Really, dude? Oh, right in the heart. Lucky I'm still trying to grow my magic. That's why she's primarily my mage, but also physical attacker with bow. Attack power 60, attack accuracy. What the? That's a lot of unnecessary math. Good lord. I appreciate it. Thank you. Full stats. No, I appreciate that. Was not expecting all that math. That's a lot of. It's good to know his HP. Really not gonna help. Like, the other stats aren't really gonna help me much. Like, I'm still gonna be using shit on him that's not gonna be harmful at all. But no, it's very helpful, actually. Defense, evasion, magic resistance. Okay. That's not bad. Well, he was taking more damage from, like, magic than my physical attacks, but that's alright. It's not like I'm gonna be here forever, so... These guys are all gonna fail. Why am I getting all these, like, tomes now? Berserk can be alright. I don't know if I'll be using it too much. I know there's haste, but... Berserk can really be good. I mean, if you know how to work it well in a strategy, too. Because Berserk can be a thing, a phenomenal thing. Oh, where panthers? Excuse me? Panthers now, are we? All right, Coral. But they kill people, Coral. Coral. Wow. I hate these things. Just don't insta-death me, alright? Or petrify me. I know I've hated you enough in 10. And they're not even the worst fucking motherfuckers in 10 to a degree. It's when you don't have the full protection for petrify and you get full petrified by the tombs in 10. Or 10-2. Seeing as 10 is like the game I played probably the most out of the series. Wait, wait. I'll go this way first then. I'm not quite sure which direction I'm going. I don't know if this is the prison cell. Because I think I remember I went to the prison cell where Hilda and them are captured versus the correct way, which is where the engine is. So, which I think is nice on my end. But this spot's closer, so I'm going to go to it first. Ow. Ah! Okay, you're poisonous. Venomous. Whatever. You're a were-panther. Yeah, I get it. Were is venom. I know. But, like, completely kind of just forgot that that's what it was. Alright, let's see. Here. Huh. So many were things! Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Right here. Sounds like it will wear you up for too long. Oh yeah, it definitely will. It'll break down my energy and the poison will slowly sap away the life that I have left. Yeah, this game is exhausting. Yeah. Can be. Dark Bow. Wow. Oh my. I don't know why I care to use the base weaponry. I just don't care to change it. Normally I pick, you know, my main guy is always going to be the sword, and I'm probably going to have, like, physical weapons for most of my team and maybe one caster, but, like, I just stick with their base shit. I don't really care. Otherwise, I'd be boring and make an entire team of physical attacking guys with swords. I'm one of those. I'm boring. Like, I don't really change up because it's not something I'm comfortable with. I usually like what I like, and I prefer melee over magic, really, most of the time. Controller? Excuse me, what just happened? The fuck? Controller? My controller, like, disconnected for some reason. What the f... Ah, right. No! It's doing things! I get it! Game? Damn it. I don't mean to click back into the reason why it's doing that is because my controller is disconnected from my DS4 tool. The game is a Steam game. It's gonna recognize my controller's different inputs. So when I click out of the DS4 tool back into my game, that's what happens. It recognizes it as different inputs. I then gotta close my game because otherwise, if I click back into the window, this happens. I could run this without DS4 tool, but it doesn't read it a lot of the time. So, unfortunately, I have to restart the program. Okay, I did. So how about letting my control... It keeps telling me I must quit other thing. Where's my charger? Give me a sec, guys. Technical booty. I was gonna say difficulties, but with booty in it. Booty difficulties. What? I must quit Steam? Is that what you're asking? I mean, I could do that. But what does that do for me? But I did. I did. Steam is closed. Oh, what the heck? As long as it runs, man. Yeah, you must say that is a nice song. Yeah. Oh, okay. Can things, like, not decide to load all at once out of nowhere? Yeah, though, that is a very good song. Alright. I don't like the whole quick save thing, because it felt like I'm just cheating with save states again, and I've done that enough. However, it's a thing in modern things, so... Alright, cool. So, we're back. Unfortunately, though, my controller... Like, yeah, Steam always has that issue. It's just most of the time I don't try to rely on Steam's direct connection. Some things it works, some things it don't. And it also, like, it just makes it easier if I'm running direct PC games that aren't Steam related. Or if I'm emulating, you know? So, like, that's why I'm just so used to it. I probably don't have to use it as much as I have been. But when it comes down to certain things where it's not Steam related, it is a necessity. And DS3 tool doesn't work. Not like I cared. It's the same. DS4 works fine. It's just, yeah. I don't know what happened. Why it just, like, I didn't even disconnect my controller. It was connected to the cable and everything. It just stopped. And then it gives me, like, errors for, like, the hide the controller option thing. Because, like, there... For some reason, when that's not checked, sometimes PSO2 goes haywire. And I've had moments where I log in at PSO2, my character's just spinning in circles. But sometimes I don't like Steam's like connection with controller support. Sometimes I prefer just to have a separate program that brings that up. Because I don't know. I just don't like it. I also don't like that they don't just map to overall. Like, I get it, it's Microsoft, PC, Windows, whatever. It's just, I don't like that it's Xbox buttons, you know, I don't. Even though that's easy to get used to, because it's still the same inputs, you just gotta figure out, oh, okay, this button's this. You just gotta line it up with the Xbox buttons. It's the same things, it's just, it gets confusing after a while. Especially when they have, like, X, B, back, and circle is confirmed with a lot of Japanese games. Like, this ain't that, but it's like, that would make that more annoying. Alright. Oh, shit. Magic leveled up. Hell yeah. Oh, wait. No. Why? Why is that physically better? Weird to me. Ah! That is a lot of zombies! Where's Bill, Zoe, Lewis, and Francis when I need them? Ah, Francis is probably bitching about how he hates everything. So I can't count on him. Lewis is probably too busy stoned off pills. And Zoe and Bill are probably back in in the back fucking somewhere. Oh, wait, I forgot. Bill's dead. Never mind. Bill died. I'll just replace him with a football! Football. I meant to meet you at Kaohsiung Keep, but things didn't go as planned. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming to rescue me. What happened to my voice? Why it's like this? Ay, 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 ay. Let's save the tanks for later. I'll head to the airship with the princess. You find the engine and toss the sunfighter. Got it? Meeting at the airship ready to take off. And I don't plan on waiting around long. Run, Sid, run! Run your happy ass out of here. Zombies ate my face. Last night. You gotta watch out for them guests, man. They'll eat your neighbors. Them ghast ghouls and zambos, they'll eat your neighbors. Better watch out. Auto battle, I guess. Why not? It speeds up. I like speeding up to a degree. I just don't like the auto. That just makes me feel lazy. And it's good for some things, but it's just like, if I want to do that, I might as well just play a phone game that's based off being lazy. I really hope I didn't miss anything in their room, because I know I don't often search walls, but that's alright. I don't really care. I just gotta remember the Masamune is in the final dungeon! I mean, of course I remember. I'm the one that told newbie about it. So obviously my memory is on point, but I just gotta remember that. And unless I'm an idiot and now I'm fighting for my life, I probably won't. Forget it. Fuck me and your stun! God dang it, Bobby. Show them your fancy ass shades. Yeah. Fuck you. Gordon did get Ramsey'd, yes. Oh no, 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 no. This is what just happened. Okay. I didn't realize I clicked into my window. I'm like, why is none of my inputs happening? Again! What is with me trying to use antidotes? You guys are blind, not poison. Ugh! Here, guys, you're blind. Let me drip some antidote down your face. Okay, so we gotta get into there now. But I want to see what's down there. Ah! Like, I don't even know why they give me some of these party members. Gordon was never even useful, ever. If I recall, I think he's died multiple times in my first playthrough as well. But I also remember this is where some of the annoyance in my original playthrough came from, was this Dreadnought. I also remember the lead up to the Dreadnought was a bunch of slimes, if I recall correctly. All those elemental slimes. I remember fighting a bunch of them before even getting into the Dreadnought. I could be wrong. I just remember an uphill annoying battle with having to use different magic types on them all. Hated it. Mine. He's got that weird, like, creepy give me that look on his face. So the name Mine fits them perfectly. Mine. The top of their head also reminds me of the crown that's on those, was it Jinko, whatever it's pronounced? The pants, the weird crown on it. The Junko pants or Jinko pants, whatever. brand was. That's what his head reminds me of. The spikes and the balls. I mean, look at it. It's like a 6-pointed crown. The very top of his head. The 3 spikes in front, 3 in the back, and the balls. It's like a 6-pointed crown. Don't sound like seagulls. Eh? I don't get it. Sorry. Is that a thing? Is that a reference to something? Clearly. Mine! Yeah. Oh. No, I was doing the mine thing, actually. I was referencing Dragon Ball Abridged when I said the mine. It's what Vegeta does in the Abridged. Same thing, I guess. But that was my intent with the name Mine and me saying that's what he looks like. He's got that gimme look on his face. It's like the very same thing Vegeta says in the Dragon Ball Abridged. Mine. Must have Dragon Ball. And I really lost my Vegeta Abridged voice. Not that I ever had it. It's just... I think I was decent at one point with it. I don't know. I don't have the roughness for voice acting, much less a gross, like, deep voice that Vegeta has. I don't know how people can voice act that. Like, I think I remember reading somewhere that Sean Schemmel, like, passed out during Goku's Super Saiyan 3 transformation. Or something. Like, I don't know how anyone's lungs can handle such a deep, raspy scream, much less doing Vegeta's voice. Alright, Kakarots! Like, I remember doing Great Ape Vegeta's voice, and when I did my Attack of the Saiyans playthrough, oh my god, my throat. I didn't even need to, I was just having fun, and I nearly murdered my throat. Because it's basically the same, it's just much gruffier. If that makes sense. If Vegeta's voice can get gruffier, that's all it is. It's the same voice, just gruffier. And that's hard to do. And Attack of the Saiyans ending cutscene is long. The game literally does reference the anime word for word, to be honest. So the dialogue is long as fuck. And doing that voice for a good 20-30 minutes, all good. To be honest, Attack of the Saiyans wasn't even that long, but the final cutscene was pretty long. I would hate to see the entire freaking Ginyu and Frieza sagas. Ugh. Don't even get me started on the filler that we added. I think a Dragon Ball RPG sequel to that would not be better, would not be good for the DS. That's probably why it never got made. Also sales, but I don't think DS would have done it justice. Again, back on this topic. They need to make Dragon Ball RPGs. They need to make more Dragon Ball RPGs. Anyway. I'm off topic, I'm sorry. Not that I care that we're on topic ever, but I strayed so far from Final Fantasy that it's laughable. Mine! They just made these things creepy, didn't they? Yeah, I'm overusing fire. I love fire. I love fire. Well, I have a pretty good anime for you, but you need an open mind for it. Oh, yeah? Well, I mean, I do have a hard time sometimes getting into things, but I am pretty open to a lot of things. I gotta watch more anime, to be honest, but yeah, I'm down. I'm kind of just biding my time for more Dr. Stone to release. before I catch up on the manga, because I've watched all the way of season 1 that they have, and I've read a good portion of the manga, and I have yet to finish whatever they have of it, but I'm waiting for more to come out. But Dr. Stone and Seven Deadly Sins season 1 was the last I Well, that and a bit of Yashahime, but I've been waiting on Yashahime to... Like, I want to watch it once a week like I did with Dragon Ball Super, but I want to wait until it releases a lot more and I can bulk it. And I want to see if it gets better. Because it's good, but at the rate that it's going, I actually may despise it. Just because some of the fights are very quick. Like, 1 episode. I don't need every major fight to be like 2 or 3 parts, but I don't want every minor fight with a villain's henchman to be one episode battle. Like, it kind of kills it. Because it just makes every enemy feel weak. King's avatar, or the real name is Quanzi Gao. Never heard of it. Quan Shi Gaoxiao. I butchered that horribly. I meant to use magic. Wow. These things would be awesome with shades on because they're stunners. They would stun. They would... Never mind. They're showstoppers. There we go. They'd be stunning in them glasses. Nailed it. Now, you would think fire would immediately blow these things up. But no, it's usually physical attacks and the later ones that do it, but... It's weird how they change these stupid things over time. I know later on, physical attacks is what makes them grow. Here, it's just kind of whatever. God damn. That Red Bull in my system is like... It's making me... Bleh. Good story, to be honest. Nice. Not gonna lie, awesome. I could go for a good little story. I don't always need no heavy combat in my anime, which is primarily what I like, but I do like some slice of life. Like Dr. Stone was not action-y, but it had some moments. But it's like, it's more of a, I like to, it's more of an enjoy the life and try to make the most out of it is what it's kind of trying to do. They gotta build back up. They gotta build society back up from the Stone Age. So it's just like, it's nice to see something different that isn't, I'm muscular as fuck. I will rip my shirt off and get 20 times stronger. Now fight me, kind of thing. It's different, and I like that. Not everyone has to be a super-powered, muscular man that likes to get naked. I mean, I like to get naked, but stripping doesn't make me stronger. But killing me doesn't make me stronger. Killing me makes me level up. Killing me makes me level up, yes. I gain experience when I die. It should. I'd be pretty overpowered if I could just strip naked and get stronger. Actually, that'd be awesome. Just strip a part of article of clothing and your muscle your muscle growth grows like Togoro's. Not that big. No thanks. I don't want to turn green and ugly as fuck, but I think it'd just be kind of interesting. I have, yes. I've seen all of Bleach. Most, actually. And I've read the manga to finish off the Blood arc, because the anime I don't think has adapted that yet. But I have. Bleach is good. It's just long. It's long. And it dies after the Aizen arc. The Fullbring arc was bad. Like, it was... I'm sorry, but tight. Kubo, I don't know what you're doing. You need to stop kissing, Yu Yu Hakusho's ass with Bleach, please. As much as I love Bleach, you're copying Yu Yu Hakusho pretty damn closely there, buddy. Bleach EX is coming. Wait, they have a new anime for it now? Just for the final arc? If that even is the final arc, I would assume it is. If it's not, Bleach needs to stop. If that's not the final, if the 1,000-year Quincy Blood arc is not the final, it needs to die then. Because I read most of it, and it was so much being thrown at me that I'm like, do we need the trope that Ichigo is everything? Do we need that? Does Ichigo need to become everything? I'm sorry, that turned me away from that immediately. Like, so fast. Like, I kind of saw it coming, but at the same time, I didn't. I was like, you're gonna retcon Ichigo horribly and make him everything. And then they're like, oh yeah, by the way, your mom is a Quincy. Great! Give him powers that no other Quincy couldn't fucking sense at one point. Oh yeah, just don't be oblivious to everything and don't tell the truth because you're an asshole father. No, I love Ichigo's father's awesome, but still, like why do you, why? I hate when anime does that, and manga does that. I hate when, oh yeah, by the way, he's been this entire time. It just annoys me when they make characters everything. Honestly, like, Ichigo is hollow, human. He's born and raised as a human, but he's got Soul Reaper abilities. He's got part hollow abilities. He can go full bring. He's also got his full-on super real powers. On top of that, he's a Quincy now. Yes, no, Bleach needs to stop. It is a good series. When it was at Aizen, though, it died when Aizen... It died after that. Like, I don't really care for Fullbring. It's copying Yu Yu Hakusho way too much, which is alright. It's literally word for word. I can't wait for season 2 of sorry, what? GOH? I may have heard of it, I just don't recognize the initials. Yes, though, it really is annoying that it copies it word for goddamn word. The God of High School. Ah, never heard of it, actually. Like, when I watched the entire Aizen fight, like, the whole thing is literally just the Sitsui battle, but in reverse. And then there's the Fullbring, which is literally the Sensui fight. Word for goddamn word! It's an anime base of a shitty webtoon comic. Interesting. I'll have to look it up. Ah! I don't want you. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, get rid of them. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, okay, that wasn't that bad. Let's double cure, and then I gotta put a protect on. Ay. I'm getting to the edge of my grinding here. Alright, well, that's fine. I didn't grind too much. That's good. I'm just on par, then. Good. I prefer that. But I am going to keep curing for now. Keep my health up. Because this guy can just have sex with my body all day long. Yeah, my guy reads a lot. He's more into anime and stuff than I am. I mean, not that I'm not. It's just he's got a lot more interests. I usually don't spread out very much, unfortunately. I have a comfort zone, unfortunately, so I kind of have a hard time getting into other things that outbreak that comfort. But, like, I don't mind reading at all. I'm not, like, the biggest reader. I've been more into reading graphic novels than anything, but, like, I love, like, I'll read. I've read multiple of my mangas multiple times. I just don't have the space for more. Because I would love to finish collecting Naruto, to finish it. I would love to collect whatever else I'm missing that's not completed. I have to start reading some of the mangas that the loot crates gave me. I know I got like a Dr. Slump volume, or not Dr. Slump. Yeah. I meant Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone volume. I know I got like a few like Steins Gate, a few random mangas that just are like one volume or something. I need to collect some of those if I like them. But yeah, I got a lot. I just have a comfort zone that I have a hard time breaking out of. I have read over 800 plus money and I have over 400 of it. Now, Bleach is good, but it's long, and it died really, really bad. Oh, nice. Cool. I'm glad you have a open vocabulary for a lot of that. That's cool. Naruto is fine. Boruto does not. Boruto needs to die. Naruto ended fine. I think Naruto's story itself was fine. Boruto does not need to exist. I know that's what you mean, but itself, Naruto's contained story itself is good. It's over. It's done with. Boruto itself does not need to exist. I don't mind them going into like a movie, an OVA, or one long episode going into Naruto having a child with Hinata. Or whatever, showing off all the kids and stuff like that in the future. They don't need an entire series that's probably gonna be longer, if not as long as Naruto itself, because no. Naruto itself ended fine, and that was already long. And that's a manga and anime I could probably only read fully maybe once or twice because of how long it actually is. It is. Boruto is just okay. Like, I got bored of it very quickly, though. No, of course. Agreed. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them wanting to make more, but that's really... The passion for Naruto, I think, from the creator, died out a while ago. Like, I feel like the passion for Naruto is just not there, and it already was going on long enough with Shippuden as is, but it felt like Naruto never had closure, and I'm glad they finally gave him closure. It's done now. They don't need to make anything further. They can have one final thing, show Naruto's wedding. They did. They could have had Boruto. They could have had Himawari. They could have, shown off the kids, the generation, and that's it. And maybe have, like, a tuning exam. And that could be where it ends. They don't have to bring in, what's-her-face, Kaguya's clan into this. They don't gotta bring in the Urutsuki clan and make a whole bunch of bullshit villains that came out of fucking nowhere. Naruto goes from typical ninja shit to fighting space aliens. I'm sorry, it's what? It's anime, I get it, but it feels like the story does not know where it's going. No, yeah, that's what Super's doing too. Which, I'm fine with Super. I do think Dragon Ball does need to actually end fully, finally. Like, as much as I love it, Super is good, but I think that, again, it's money. That's the problem. Like, I feel like the passion for Dragon Ball Super is there, or Dragon Ball is there, but they're just making it too much. They're overdoing it. And as much as I do like Super, it's needed more polish. A lot more polish. Like, but Bleach, though, or not Bleach, but Naruto, yeah, the problem with Naruto is that I think the creator is just running out of ideas. And yes, he is having another person draw while he supervises, just like what Dragon Ball Super is doing. Akira Toriyama is no longer actually, like, writing it directly himself. He comes up with the script and whatnot, or he has points that he adds to it, but the main script is from someone else now. Which is why the animation is slightly different, or which is why the drawings are slightly different. And the story goes in a weirder route. And also, the manga and the anime for Super are completely different, and I hate when they do that. Because that gives rise to the Oh, look, this is manga and anime canon, which it's manga canon or none. If you're based off a series, you don't... If something's based off something else, you don't make canon out of a filler or spin-off or sideshow. You don't take a movie and make that the canon and then throw the book away. I never cared for Shin-Chan like that. It's too... Its randomness is just too out of nowhere for me. It strikes a bunch of my pet peeves because it's just like, it's random for the sake of random. No, I don't know. I couldn't get into Shin-Chan at all. Also, it's like, I'm not one to really base an anime based solely off art. Oh my, but I hate its art. I can't. The story, the character, and the art just kills it all for me. It's like a Japanese Family Guy. I mean, yeah, it is definitely a comedy series. I just couldn't get into it. I just couldn't get into it. My favorite anime is Hamtaro. I remember watching that show. I was like, I'm enjoying a show about fucking animals. This is glorious. Stuff here and there, but I forgot when she chose. Oh, I know it's older, but it's just, it's not my... The randomness is just kind of like, it feels forced, is all. Like, I don't know. I couldn't get into it. God, I haven't seen Neon. I have not seen Neon Genesis Evangelion in a while. I have not seen Evangelion in forever. You have returned. I have returned. I have. The king has returned. Yeah. Evangelion is good. I also was a big fan of. I didn't really like the ending, but I was a big fan of. What is it? I can't think of the word. The name. Gurren Lagann was another, Cowboy Bebop is amazing. I don't own the anime for it, though. I own the manga, though. I just never got around to buying Cowboy Bebop's anime, but I own the manga for it. But yeah, Gurren Lagann was another good show that I enjoyed. I just hated the ending of. Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Yeah, we all know what it is. We don't need the full name of the show. I'll be the one to pierce the heavens and then die later. Rip Kamina. Found it brand new for $1. Oh, jeez, nice. For Gurren Lagann? But yeah, no, the ending for Gurren Lagann, though, like... What are we doing? I don't like it. I do like that they have, like, a time skip. I just don't like what they did with it. Ah, Cowboy Bebop, nice. I mean, Cowboy Bebop is what? One, like, small, like, thing? It's not even... I don't even think it's seasonal based. I think it's just like one. I think it's like Trigun, where it's like a couple discs, and that's it. It's not. I know Cowboy Bebop is very short. It's what I keep hearing at work. Moon Prism Power. Sailor Moon? Is that what that's from? That sounds like a Sailor Moon thing. Still short. I figured that was Sailor Moon. I mean, yeah, no, like Trigun I think is like 2 discs. Outlaw Star, I think, is like 2 or 3 discs. Some of these shows are very short. Iki Tausen isn't very long. Neither is Kenichi.